The 2019 New England League All-Star Game will be hosted by the Vermont Mountaineers on Sunday, July 28th. Join the NECBL's best as they take to the diamond in front of scouts from every MLB organization at Recreation Field in Vermont State Capital Montpelier. Visit asg19.necbl.com for more information.
It'll be a new arm on the mound for the Mainers. Brandon Backman's homecoming is over. It's on to Pat Petteruti to face Sonny Uliana, Noah Dickerson, and Caleb Upshaw in the bottom of the fifth. The Brown lefty kicks and deals, gets Uliana to go around on a low slider to start his outing.
A southpaw out of the pen in Petteruti, who's got a 5.82 earner on average this year in 17 innings pitched.
A long pause in the action as Petteruti returns to the mound. Gets his sign from Buckley. The 0-1 of curveball, chased by Uliana, the second one he's gone after in the dirt. A quick 2 strikes for Petteruti.
Your starting pitcher, a guy in Brandon Backman who throws more cheddar, and even faster pitches than that. And then you bring in a breaking ball lefty in Petteruti.
The 0-2, another breaking ball. Uliana down on strikes. None of them thrown in the zone, but it doesn't matter. Uliana down for the first time today. Petteruti making it look easy coming out of the bullpen. Gets the first home run hitter for the Westerners tonight on just 3 pitches. Now Noah Dickerson stands in, the first lefty Petteruti will face. Goes with his curveball once again. This time a batter lays off Dickerson ahead 1-0.
Dickerson leads this Westerners team in walks, so he's prone to be patient at the plate if that's what he desires. He is also second on the team in punch-out, so it really varies each at-bat, whether he's extremely patient or extremely anxious.
Petteruti sets the 1-0, a grounder to third. Stock fields it on the line. His throw to first is off the bag. Would have been an infield single anyways, as Dickerson able to beat it out for his second hit.
Really nice play at third base by Stock to even get to that ball that was just kind of scorched off the end of the bat down the left field line. And the backhand, and even a good throw, doesn't quite have a chance to get Dickerson there.
That being said, though, Stock's stab might have saved extra bases.
I believe so. If that ball gets past him or even hits off his backhand, you might see Dickerson standing on second.
A conservative lead for the Stetson Hatter. Petteruti begins against Upshaw by missing with his fastball. Upshaw without a hit today. He's one of 3 Westerners not to reach base. A check to Dickerson. Petteruti's 1-0 gets Upshaw to swing out of his shoes.
Melissa is selling drafting tickets with Austin Dustman and Pete Bloomberg.
Petteruti's had some success with swings and misses through the first 3 batters he's faced. A look to Dickerson, the 1-1, a high fastball. Upshaw lays off 2-1. Petteruti readjusts his jersey and his hat. Stares down Dickerson with Curtis holding him there. The 2-1, a big swing and a foul ball as Upshaw has a 2-2 count.
Upshaw took a ferocious hack at the fastball from Petteruti, and it skipped off of Buckley's glove and looked like off his arm and chest, too. Which is why he was a bit shaken up. You see the courtesy from Williams. One tough guy behind there to another, walking the ball out to Petteruti.
It's a really good relationship home plate umpires have with catchers. They both share the same pain. Each pitch, there's a chance they could get hurt on a mistimed or misplaced baseball.
Guys, why does it say Backman still on the pitcher?
Petteruti taking his time as he returns to the rubber. He's got Upshaw in a 2-2 count with 1 on, 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. The break-even pitch, a fastball below the shins. A full count on Upshaw. Upshaw looking to get another rally going for the Westerners. They put up 3 in the 4th, but this Mainers offense can turn it on in a matter of moments. The payoff pitch, a slider low, ball 4. Dickerson on the move as the ball reaches the backstop. A hard turnaround second but he'll retreat to the bag, just a base on balls, and there are 2 on for Cam Masterman.
Just the second walk issued by Maynard's pitching tonight. The first one went to Matt Zaffino. He stole a base right after that. And the walk to Upshaw puts 2 runners on for Masterman to shut off his power last time through. Absolutely demolishing a baseball over the center field fence.
He's not a powerful hitter. That's just his second bomb in 2019. But that goes to show, if you throw a fastball in the wrong location, there are guys around this league who will take you long gone. The Brown Rising Jr. unable to find the zone to start Masterman. A lefty-righty matchup. The batter looking for his second RBI. A slider hits at the knees. Petteruti able to get a strike.
The 2 home runs is tough to look at. Cam didn't come until the very end of June. He's only had about 50 plate appearances for the Westerners. Though the power numbers aren't where he wants them to be, it's hidden in there somewhere. He started to explode a little bit these last couple of games.
The 2-0, flown to right field. Armitage going back at the wall. Can't make the leaping catch. A strong relay will hold Masterman to just a long single. The sacks are full for Matt Zaffino.
Not going to hit too many harder singles than that. A 300-foot line drive off the fence. And because Armitage has been so good out there and made a great beat on that ball, Dickerson's forced to hold up at second base, because if Armitage can glove it, you're going to tag up and advance to third.
Still a good situation for the Westerners. Matt Zaffino has yet to be retired today. It's Dickerson on third, Upshaw on second, Masterman on first, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Zaffino can't catch up to Petteruti's number 1. 0-1 on the Hamilton College designated hitter.
That pitch shocked me a little bit. I wasn't sure Petteruti could dial it up that high.
You know, he'll surprise you with his speed. Not an imposing figure on the mound, just 6 foot. But he can really bring it. Zaffino breaks his bat as he gets one into center field. That'll be a base hit. Dickerson scores. Upshaw held at third. An RBI single from Matt Zaffino makes it 5-0 Westerners.
Matt Zaffino, a guy who was really hot to start the year for Danbury when he was playing every day. Then everyone else started to come from Omaha or other leagues, and he was relegated to a bench role and hadn't played in a while. Played against Mystic on Monday, got 2 hits, drove in 3 runs in that ball game. Now 2 for 2 with a walk and a run driven in tonight. His bat's starting to come alive, and the average has now climbed over the 330 mark.
Bases remain loaded for Alex Bello, who took Brandon Backman deep last inning. Petteruti goes to his windup as he can't catch a corner with his slider. He retired the first batter he faced, Sonny Uliana, on strikes. Westerners batters timing him up ever since then as Bello lifts and hits one to deep center. Marshall going back, but Alex Bello has a grand slam. 9-0 Westerners.
Back-to-back nights with a Westerners grand slam. Last night was Noah Dickerson. Tonight, Alex Bello, his second of the ball game. Now has 6 home runs on the year. 2 multi-home run games, though.
It just goes to show guys like him can hit them in bunches. And that bomb really breaks this score open. The Westerners were blanked in their first 2 innings. And after a 1-run third, they've added 2 runs to their total in each consecutive inning. 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, now 5 in the fifth. Still 2 outs to play with as Lyndon Weaver looks at strike 1.
Alex Bello's a streaky hitter. Started the year very slow, hitting in the 130s for the first 3 weeks and change. Since then, he's got that average up above the 270s. Has a Player of the Week winning to his name. That was week 4. And maybe he's going on another one of those tears now. 2 home runs and back-to-back at-bats.
And it'd be perfectly timed, too, as the Westerners are fighting for that third and final playoff spot in the Southern Division. Petteruti has Weaver 0-2. The kick in the windup, a curveball popped behind the mound. Petteruti going after it, makes the catch for out number 1. or out number 2.
Was a really athletic play by Petteruti. You don't see a lot of pitchers come off the mound to catch things, especially behind them.
Hold on, they're actually going to say that ball bounced at the plate, and that ball had enough loft for upshot or reach on an infield single. Still an athletic play by Petteruti. Or rather, Weaver reached on the single. Now top of the order up in Alex Barada, the 8th of the inning for the Westerners.
You don't see that very often.
Petteruti goes back to the stretch as Barada hits one towards the picnic tables down the first baseline.
That's up in the beer garden at Rogers Park. That ball split. 2 couples sitting down there at that picnic table, and Barada's just happy to see Brandon Backman out of the game. 3 punch-outs and 3 at-bats versus his former teammate, trying to get some better luck against Petteruti.
The 0-1, a curveball grounded to second. DiMartino tags Weaver for one on to first, not in time. A nice scoop. No, they called him out. The throw beat him. A questionable call ends the 5th, but not before the Westerners put up 5. It's 9-0 with 4 innings left.